Hello everybody, my name is Kiri Records. I hope that you're having a truly wonderful day today, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make super awesome, energetic, and ethereal lo-fi beats like this one. So a really important part of the song is the drop, so I just have some kind of rising action with all the melodies here. And then as soon as it drops, we have this really wide and thick stereo mix that's coming in. And I think everything works really well together. We have kind of all of the frequencies filled out, as you can see up top here on our spectrometer. And the song just fits together really well. So I'll take you through what I did for the actual synth chords. So it's pretty simple. This is what it sounds like without any effects. So the plugin that I chose was actually just really good off the bat. I didn't need to do too much to the sound, but I just added some reverb, some parametric EQ to take out some of the high ends because it was really crispy and kind of crinkly up there. Added some chorus and some crystallizer too to give the sound some more sort of juice and let it fill up more space. And then on the master here, I just took up the stereo mix a little bit so that it's a bit wider in your ears. The next pattern is sort of a similar story. It was pretty good how it was. I just want to add a little bit of layer to our regular ethereal chords. And so I just have microshift here, which is half on, so we hear it half here, and then also we hear some right in the edge of our ears as well, and then we have some reverb to again give it some more space, because this song was really a very big, spacey, open and wide sort of feel to it, and I really like that. It's kind of one of my first songs that I've got everything to come together really well with that. The next thing is the melody. So here's kind of how it sounds. I'll show you without any plugins first. So again, really solid sound, but I just added some delay with Echo Boy and then also some reverb again to just give it that spacey feeling. And then we get this sort of echo on it and this nice reverb that really just fills out the space and makes the melody feel really wide and have its own sort of signature within the song. For the 808s, here's what the pattern sounds like on its own. So the 808 wasn't I didn't really love the sound too much, but on its own, but with the rest of the song it fit really well together. So that's something that you kind of have to try. When you're selecting your sound, you should have the rest of the song playing while you're doing it to see what fits together, because I would not have picked this sound separate from the track, but it worked really well with it. So I decided to pick it, and then we just have this really nice reverse 808 here. So basically what you do is you put a regular note and then you put the velocity at 0. And then you take a slide note and just put the velocity anywhere you want, really. And then it'll sort of transition into this louder sound, and then you can drop it really hard with this really heavy G4 here. So basically what I did, I just copied the root notes from our ethereal synth here. Put them on a new pattern, just deleted all of the other chord notes above it, and then played around until I got something I liked. So the 808 is really simple in this song, but since it's not really an 808 heavy or focused song, it's not super important that you have it really cool. The most important thing is that you leave room in your track for other sounds like this intro piano that I made. And then also, to give some build-up and add some energy to the song, I created these piano accents that go along with actually the main melody. And it just adds some tension into the song. And you can hear it right here, how it really helps elevate the song's full energy. And it's also in kind of a counter melody sync with the other piano. goes just really nicely together. And then for the bridge, it's really simple. I just use the main melody, the piano, and the accent, and then I just dropped off the main melody for the delayed drop. So for this drop here, I kind of decided to let the 808 take the wheel, which is what you usually want to do, but instead of kind of letting everything drop with the 808, I already had some really interesting sounds with the percussion and the accent, so I just used that to give a little bit more build up just right before the 808 drop and the rest of the song drops in. Then for the outro, I kind of just started taking things off during the second drop, and then I just left the melody on its own, which I felt comfortable doing because we added the reverb and the delay, so it filled up enough space in the track, and I think that it just sounds really nice at the end. So for the automations in the song, I kept it pretty simple. For the start, we just have this vinyl coming in, and the vinyl just gives like this crunchy and kind of almost shitty feeling to the song, and then that just fades in, lets it go out. And then I also took the stereo separation all the way into mono, and then I let it go once we kind of got farther into the intro. And then for the drops, they're both the exact same. I just have the stereo separation again coming into mono, so that when the song drops and it comes back into stereo, it feels like this huge hit almost. And I also have the vinyl like very slightly coming on, just again to give some more high end and then add some more tension to the song. Alright, so to quickly recap, Fruity Reverb, the mixer with the stereo separation knob, and the delay are going to be your best friends when you're trying to create these like really wide and impactful mixes for your songs. And then also take your time. You'll see that I have a few different instances of a couple patterns. Make sure to do this because it adds like some really simple variation that just takes your song to the next level, and it's what keeps listeners coming back. So don't be afraid. You can just click on a pattern like this, right click the icon here, and then you can click Make Unique, and then that allows you to just edit that one instance of the pattern, and then you can just copy that and put it wherever you want to. This is really a game changer for me. It's kind of what helped get my music up to the next level, as well as understanding like the fundamentals of stereo mixing, that kind of thing, which I actually have a video on if you want to check it out. And yeah, so for wide impactful mixes, Fruity Reverb, delay, stereo separation, but you'll notice also that I don't have everything wide in stereo because then it starts to sound mushy, so I have a lot of the drums in mono, and the pianos and stuff I just left regular, so they're not like any more separated or pushed into mono than they usually would be. You just want to give things space in the stereo mix. And then automations too, make sure to use, I like to automate the master stereo separation. It's like super easy and it adds this like really great dimension to your song. So make sure to use that, and then that's pretty much it. So I hope that you had a really great day today, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I think this one's a little bit of a longer one, but I really love if you check out my other stuff. I have some really cool sound design stuff, like how to have this crazy high-end tier 808 with this awesome plugin called My Crush. I also have a stereo mixing one, as I said before, and then a few other ones. They're all great. They're all really interesting, and I really hope you have a wonderful day. So, yeah, see you later.